Hello, wandering souls. So today I am back with another pick card reading, and because it's almost Halloween, we are going to have a slightly darker theme pick a card reading today. And today we are going to talk about your darker emotions, the unpleasant emotions that you cannot explain, but which makes you feel unsettled and makes you feel uncomfortable, but you cannot pinpoint where they come from or why they are there. So we are going to have a conversation with your darker emotion, with this unpleasant emotion that is being suppressed within you, and see why they are there, what they are trying to tell you about yourself or about your current situation or about your life, and how we can resolve it or how to resolve or change the situation. Okay, so it's basically tea time or conversation or coffee time with your darker emotion. Okay, so we have three piles to choose from today. For pile number one, we are going to use this haunted house tarot. I hope you can see it. For pile number two, we have the Disney villain tarot. There, that's Ursula, the Disney villain tarot. And for pile number three, we have Buffy the Vampire Slayer tarot. So I'm using darker decks today. So this is Angel if you watch Buffy. So okay, so sorry, there are some hair on my mouth. So anyway, those are the three piles that you can choose from. Pile number one, Haunted House Tarot. Pile number two, Disney Villain. Pile number three, Buffy the Vampire Slayer Tarot. Pick one or two decks that you feel most drawn to. Just don't overthink it. Just spontaneously pick those that you feel drawn to. And we are going to start with pile number one. And the timestamp as usual will be in the description box below and in the comment section, so you can jump right ahead to your reading. Okay, so let's start with pile number one. The Haunted House Tarot. So we will see what dark feelings or dark emotions you are dealing with right now, or dark or unpleasant emotion that you are feeling right now, but you cannot explain, or you cannot find the cause of that dark feelings. And that's what we are going to talk about today. Okay, so spirit guides of those who choose pile number one, the Haunted House Tarot, what dark feelings or emotion that they are dealing with the most right now? What dark emotion for pile number one, spirit guides, what dark emotion they are feeling right now, or which they need to deal with right now? Okay, I think three cards will be enough. So we have the Nine of Cups, which is ironic because I don't know if you can see it clearly. Oh, there, it's better. So yeah, this is the Nine of Cups, and Nine of Cups is usually a card about self-satisfaction. But I get from this card that this feeling may be unpleasant for you because you feel like you have everything that you think you want, but you still feel like unsatisfied. It's like you have everything that you ever desire in this world. I don't know, you have lovers, you have dates, you have good house, you have money and everything that you think makes you happy, but you don't feel too happy, or you just feel blah about it. Okay, oh, we also have Judgment, and this Judgment card is about doing the right thing even if people judge you. So I think with these two cards together, the dark feelings that you feel is probably a guilty feeling of choosing yourself, choosing your own pleasure and satisfaction above doing the right thing, or above answering your soul's calling. So this reminds me of Jinu's story in K-pop Demon Hunter. So if you watch that movie, spoiler alert, Jinu actually left his mother and little sister to live in the palace. So he left his mother and sister living poorly on the street while he was having a great life in the palace. So I think this is that kind of a guilty feeling that you have inside you, and I think you are feeling ashamed of this, and that's why you try to ignore it. You try to ignore the feeling, just like Ginu in K-pop Demon Hunter. He tried to ignore the guilt feeling, but the guilt feeling won't leave him, and it kinds of bind his soul. Guima used that guilty feeling, that voices inside his head, that he actually have harmed his own mother and his own sister, and use it to use that guilt feeling to control him. So maybe this is the emotion that you are feeling right now. You know you are supposed to do something right, or you know you are supposed to do, you know you are supposed to focus on something that is bigger than yourself, but you didn't do it. This can also mean you are wasting your time. You are wasting your time and talents. Maybe you have talents to help people, but you don't want to use it, and instead you just leave it dormant. Okay, just leave it dormant. There's another card that fell on the ground. Whoa, we have the Page of Swords, and this is the voice in your head or in your conscience that keeps telling you, because this Page of Swords looks mischievous, and she is burning this paper house. So this is the uncomfortable truth. This is the the nagging feeling that you have done something wrong, but you don't know what that is, or you know, but you just you choose to ignore it. Okay. All right, so let's clarify each of these cards, or let's see at the bottom of the deck what it is. Oh yeah, we have at the bottom of the deck energy, the Six of Cups, and this is about, usually this is about healing your inner child. Healing your inner child. So this can have two meanings. This can mean you have done something, you have not forgiven someone, or you choose yourself over someone for selfish reason. Okay, and you cannot forgive yourself. It's like your conscience keeps dragging you over hot coals, and you need to forgive yourself, make peace with that, and improve yourself. Try not to repeat the same mistake, and try to change yourself for the better. Just like Dinu in K-pop Demon Hunter, he finally realized that even though, I mean, he learns from Rumi that even though Rumi is a half demon, she knows that it doesn't define her. What defines her is her belief, what she stands for. And Gino finally choose to do the right thing, which is giving his soul to to Rumi, so that Rumi can defeat Guima, the evil forces. So maybe this is telling you to stop blaming yourself for mistakes that you have done in the past. Oh yeah, this Page of Swords can also be a mistake you made in the past. Like this Dark Angel, she is doing arson. Doing arson. She is burning bridge, or maybe she rebels against people because she wants to go in her own way. But in the process of doing that, in the process of wanting to go her own way, she neglects some people that need her help. So you need to forgive yourself for that, because I think you know already that you have done wrong, and tell yourself that this doesn't define me, my mistake doesn't define me, and I can still change for the better. I can still redeem my mistake. Another meaning of this bottom of the deck card of the Six of Cups is perhaps, okay, now I forget what the second meaning is. Give me some time. Hang on. Okay, so another interpretation of this bottom of the deck card is you are betraying your childhood dream. Okay, you are betraying your childhood dream. So maybe when you were a child, you dream of becoming a writer or a painter or whatever, because children are purer than adults. They have not been exposed to the cruel hard work, and their intentions are pure. So maybe when you were kids, your intention were pure. You want to become a writer, you want to become a painter, you want to draw comic books, whatever, or you want to be a doctor. And then after you grew up, you betray those dreams. And your inner child becomes angry, becomes betrayed. And they just want to burn everything. You choose to live like everybody else and not doing anything. Like you know you like to write, for example, and you know you have talents for it, and you have to use it. You have to use the talent. You know you have the desire and the talent to become or to do something or to bless people with your gift, but instead you are sitting there not using it and just like coasting through life. And your inner child, the dream of the little you, got angry. They become this fallen angel. They keep torturing you mentally or emotionally because you are not fulfilling your call. You deny your childhood dream, which is actually what you come to this world for. Okay, so those are the two interpretations of what you may be going through. Either you have done something wrong to somebody, and you may need to forgive yourself and realize that it's not too late to redeem what you have done, or you betray your own heart, you betray yourself, you betray your inner child's longing to become someone you are meant to be. Okay, so this is what they want to tell you. Yeah, Five of Cups. This is you feeling that guilt that it's like a hangover, you know, after you drink too much because you see the wine. Like, you know, you are not supposed to indulge too much in the worldly pleasure. Like, you choose instant dopamine instead of investing on or capitalizing on your talents, instead of working to become someone you are meant to be. Instead, you are just shutting yourself in your house and indulging on Netflix or indulging on, I don't know, on something that will not give you lasting satisfaction. Shopping, excessive shopping, online shopping, doom scrolling, binge watching Netflix, things that are not going to take you to where you should be. You are a main character. You play a important role on this earth, but you run away from the call. And your conscience won't leave you alone. They won't. Yeah, it's like you fear. You have been you have been telling lies to yourself, saying that I can escape this. This is not going to affect me. But no, your conscience will always, that niggle will always be there, telling you that you are abandoning something, or you should resolve something. Okay. Yeah, this is you. This is the Queen of Wands. I think you have a great talent, but you left it to waste. You have a great dreams, you have a great talent, and those are the things that the universe bless you with when you were born, so that you can bless other people with it, but you choose not to do it. Or yeah, it's like maybe you know that you shouldn't. It's like you have this soul calling to help people or to defend people who are defenseless, just like in the judgment card that we saw earlier. Like, you know, you should help people, you know, you should. It's like when you see a dog or a cat being mistreated on the street, or you see a cat or a dog being abandoned on the street, and you feel bad about them, but you keep walking away anyway. And it's like the accumulation of those incidents where you know you should help those cats or dog, or you should help people who are defenseless, but you choose not to do it. You choose to stay in your comfort zone instead of doing good things, you know. So one is selfishness, and I'm sorry for being blunt, like I never sugarcoat my readings. So it's either guilt that comes from selfishness, from knowing that you have the capacity to help others that are weaker, that are at disadvantage. You have the power to help them, but you don't do it because you want to. It's like you choose your own pleasure. You don't want to be bothered by those things, or you disappoint or you let down your inner child's dream, or or the pure dream or talent or desire that the universe has invested in you. Okay. Ooh. So what you are supposed to do now? I think the answer is clear. It's like you just have to face the judgment. So what pile number 1 should do right now? Whoa, the cards are jumping. Yeah, you should start taking action. See? You have been trying to ignore your soul's calling, or ignore the voices telling you the right thing to do, and choose you to keep yourself in this box. But your soul becomes empty, like this doll, like this voodoo doll. It's like you feeling this emptiness within you, because you know you have the power to do something that will make you feel great, something that will make you feel so fulfilled, because you help others with your talent and power and whatever you have, or because you choose to use your talent and multiply it to help others, but you choose not to do it and to stay in this box because you are too afraid of losing what you have. And as a result, your heart becomes empty because you don't fulfill your soul's calling. Yeah, it's because of the fear. Oh, you are feeling overwhelmed now because the pressure of acting. You have to take action, but you kind of bottle those feelings up, and now it burns you from inside. It's like you have to do something. You want to jump into this chariot, this car, and go doing something that you should have done long time ago. And this card came up again. you should act on these desires, this passion. You should act on this the talents and the power that you have, and not just sitting there letting it stew. Okay. And we have the lovers, and the lovers card here is interesting because it looks like a a love triangle. But I think this is you. This is you seeing people who choose to live their life according to what they are called to. Because the lovers here is not about romance. It's about choice. It's about choosing what your heart wants. Like these two people choose what their heart wants, which is each other. And you are jealous because you choose to just stay in the background and not making the choice. So this is just like you know you love someone, but you choose not to confess to them because you are afraid of being rejected, because you are afraid to lose something, or you are afraid to lose money or material possession, because you choose to follow your heart. And now you see that those people who choose to follow their heart actually succeed, actually feeling happy and fulfilled. And in the background, you are just feeling envious and jealous because you cannot be like them. So I guess I think the cards are just repeating themselves, and the only way for this to end is to start acting, change, get out of this empty life. Maybe you have a lot of money, maybe you have a good house, maybe you have a good job, but your heart is empty because you are not acting on the passion and the talents that the universe have called you to act on. And you just have to start. Okay. And you may be thinking, how am I going to start if I still feel so fearful? Well, start small. Okay. So if you, for example, if you can do small act of kindness. If you see a stray cat or a stray dog and you are like, I don't have money to take care of them, or the people in my house are allergic to animals, so how can I help them? You can help them by leaving a bowl of water or a bowl of food for them so that they won't die on the street. Or if you see an abandoned dog or cat, you can pick them up and give them to the animal shelter so that the animal shelter can give them to adoption, or bring them to a vet clinic, whatever. Like, you don't have to do it all alone. You don't have to take adopt those cats or dog if you can't, but at least do something kind for them. Or maybe you want to become a writer, but you are so afraid, like, I know I'm good at writing, but I don't have ideas. I don't know where to start. And maybe you compare yourself with others. You maybe you feel like other people are better than me. You don't have to become a published writer right away. You can try writing short stories for you to read, or for your best friend to read, like stories to entertain yourself. That's what I did when I was young. I wrote stories, not to be shown to others, but for me to read and for me to express myself. And I am still denying my calling to become a writer, because I start to realize that maybe it's one of my callings, but I don't have the courage yet, and I don't have a good enough idea yet to write a book or write a novel or write something. But I still write. I write for a limited group of people, aka fan fiction. But at least I write. And even though only a certain group of people read it, it's still something. Just start small, okay? Just start small. Start with what you can do, not with what you cannot do. Don't overwhelm yourself. I'm not telling you to overwhelm yourself with pressure, because if you put too much pressure, like where is it? Yeah, I think maybe some of you never start to answer your call, and you feel guilty about it because you put too much pressure on yourself. You feel like, oh my God, I am so behind. I know I'm supposed to write a book, but it's been 8 years and I never start. And other people have gone to publish their book, and I haven't published even a word. And you feel this pressure of having to write a book in 1 year, for example. No, it's not going to work, because you have to. It's like when you're in a gym. If you have never been to a gym before, of course you cannot start with an advanced level class. You have to start from basics. So don't overwhelm yourself with the pressure of you have to do well from the outset. Your first novel has to be a success. Like, don't think about that. Just start writing. Because if you pressure yourself with the need to do good or the need to be perfect, you will never begin. Okay? So this is what your darker emotion wants you to know. And yeah, I guess that's it. Any final message for pile number 1? This is a big slap for me as well, because see, this card comes out on top again. Like, there are things that I feel called to do, but I keep delaying it because it's outside of my comfort zone. And I think the key to defeat this comfort zone thing is to start small. You don't have to save a country right away. You don't have to save 2 dogs or 2 stray cats in a day. Or you don't have to write like 1 page in a day or 500 words in a day. You just have to do one small act, but make it meaningful and be consistent. Do it every day. Like, maybe today you feel you can only write 300 words or 100, but once you start, the easier it gets. Make it a habit. Okay? Final advice for pile number 1. Like, what final advice for pile number 1, how can they get themselves out of this vicious cycle? Yeah, see, Page of Wands. Make it fun. Like, maybe you cannot save a stray dog or a stray cat today, but if you encounter a dog or a cat, just pet them, give them some water, give them some cat food, and talk to them, and just make it fun. Don't be too goal oriented. Don't feel like you should do something big and meaningful right away. Okay? So make it fun. If you feel pulled to write something and you have been putting it away, just write something for only you to read and practice every day, and you will see you will get better and better and better. And finally, like, if you do it like every day, and there is 365 days in a year, if you keep doing this small thing, this act of kindness, and or create something small for you to enjoy every day, then in 1 year you will have done 365 acts of kindness, or have written 365,000 words or something. So yeah, start small, make it fun, so that you won't feel too pressure. Because if you are too goal oriented or too future oriented, it's like you will never start. And start small is better than just staying put. Okay, so that's for you, pile number one. If this resonate, give me like, hype my videos, subscribe, and if you want to book a personal reading, my details are down below in the description box. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, pile number two. What your darker emotions, or what dark emotions are you dealing with right now, and what they are trying to tell you? I should add a disclaimer on the thumbnail. This is not for the faint-hearted. Okay, spirit guides of pile number two and pile number two only. Only for those who choose pile number two, spirit guides. What dark emotions they are dealing with right now? For my pile number twos, what dark emotion they are feeling right now? What dark emotion they are feeling right now? Okay, I will take just these two. Three of Swords. Someone is broken-hearted. Maybe you are forced to choose something that you don't like. Oh, sorry. Or maybe you are literally being dumped by someone. I don't know. Oh, 5 of Wands. Rotten apple. Rotten apple. You are angry with someone. You are having grudge on someone. Or you are fed up with something. Because we have the 10 of Cups. But I didn't pick this because I didn't like the way that it jumped out. It didn't feel natural. What's the bottom of the deck? Temperance. Temperance. 3 of Swords. 5 of Wands. I think you feel fed up with someone or with yourself. Like you feel like you are not good enough with the rotten apple. 5 of Wands is usually about competition. This can also, and I can feel green with envy or jealousy. Like you feel like you are lacking something. You feel like you don't have what everybody else have. What this temperance means? Temperance and death are the energies at the bottom of the deck. I hear change. Change is slow. Change is slow. And temperance here looks like yin and yang. Looks like a balance between feminine and masculine energy. So I don't know, maybe you want something, you envy people of what they have or what they accomplish, and you feel like you are the bad apple or rotten apple, like you will never be like them, but it's wrong. You just need practice. You just need practice, consistency, and yeah, you have to push out of your comfort zone. Almost similar message with pile number one. So if you feel drawn to pile number one, maybe check on that as well. Oh, I shouldn't have shuffled. Okay, please clarify this 5 of Wands, rotten apple. What does it mean? Okay, I'm just going to take one card. Queen of Wands. This is you. You feel like a loser, but you have a powerful magic within you. Like you feel like you are this ugly hag, but actually, oops, sorry. You feel like you are this ugly hag, but actually you are this beautiful evil queen. You you have a huge potential within you. You have a magic within you, a magical power. But you are too busy comparing yourself with others that you end up like you are wasting your time envying and being jealous of others instead of working on your own magic, on your own brand of magic. There are some cards that flew. Cannot find them. Anyway, we also have the Page of Cups. You are actually this sweet little guy. You are a dreamer, but you compare yourself too much with others' achievements. Okay, I found the missing card. Four of Swords, Page of Cups. Four of Swords is about watching and waiting. So I guess instead of envying people, wishing, daydreaming that you can be like them, you should like start observing their success and try to learn from them. I don't know. Hang on. Alright, yeah, true. Four of Swords comes after Three of Swords, which we saw earlier, so calm yourself down, okay? Maybe journal and ask yourself, why do I envy these people? What do they have that I don't have? And try to make an inventory of yourself. Do I have something that others don't? Like, try to recognize your own strength instead of comparing yourself with others, okay? What is that? Three of Swords. Okay, now I want to clarify the Three of Swords. What is this Three of Swords, Spirit? I'm thinking about the Temperance card, and maybe you are the type who learn differently from others. It's like I'm hearing the tortoise and the hare. You are the tortoise. And also, don't compare your first chapter with somebody else's chapter 10. So each soul on this earth, they learn differently. And some souls have reincarnated many times. They have learned a lot of lessons. And so in this lifetime, they have it easy. But maybe your soul is still on basic level. So don't envy or compare your life or your talents or whatever or with anybody else, because your journey is unique and different. Yeah, unique and different. You may be a rotten apple, but maybe you're funny. Maybe you are, I don't know, but this reminds me of the Mask, Jim Carrey. Maybe you're funny, maybe you are unique, and maybe people will like you for your quirkiness. But yeah, I don't know. Please clarify the Three of Swords. What is it? A darker emotion of Four of Swords. Almost want to come out again. Oh, Three of Swords. Clarify. Okay. Six of Cups. Eight of Coins. Exactly. I just want to say, like, I will use the example of actors. Some actors are not born but made, okay? There are some actors who have this natural talent to move people's heart, to really embody their character. It's like almost like they don't have to try. But there are actors who had to experience like bad reviews after bad reviews after bad reviews until they got the hang of it. So if you feel like you cannot be like others, you know, if you feel like I will never become a writer, I will never become an actor, so why Why do I feel like I want to do it? Why do I have the desire to be a writer, to be an actor, when actually I don't have the talent? It's not about talent. It's like you already have the talent. It's just that um, for some people, those talents need to be trained, to be repeated over and over and over until it's polished. Don't give up just because. Don't compare yourself, okay? Don't compare your first chapter with somebody else chapter 10, okay? And not being able to do something naturally doesn't mean that you can never do it. You can do it with practice and perfection and consistency, okay? I wonder what this Six of Cups means. Three of Swords, Six of Cups. File number 2's dark emotion. Please clarify Three of Swords and the Six of Cups. What dark emotion they are feeling right now? What is their dark emotion trying to tell them? Hang on. What is this Three of Swords is trying to tell them? What is this Three of Swords is trying to tell them? Okay. Nine of Cups. The Chariot. Ah, okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. So for some of you, you choose a career or a way of life that you don't like because you think that it is the right and it is the logical thing to do, or because everybody else is doing it. So say for example, yeah, now I understand this Five of Wands. So let's put it like this, okay? I used to work 9 to 5 like everybody else, and I earn a lot of money, and it's I know a lot of people will kill to have what I had, but I felt empty because it's not really what my soul wants to do. Like my human design, my soul wants something else different. I don't like being trapped in a routine for a long time. Like I need varieties. So that's why I quit and I become a freelancer, and I read tarot and I write because I want to release all those that's why we have the Six of Cups. I want to do the things that give my soul joy. So at the end of the day, your reading is just the same like pile number 1. So maybe you want to check it. Yeah, it's like you are too stubborn to follow your heart. It's like for you, it has to be either or. As in, maybe you want to be, say you want to be a tarot reader or you want to be a content creator, but you think that you will not earn much money from that. So you choose not to do it and choose the boring 9 to 5 job because it gives you monthly pay at least. But the thing is, why you cannot do both? Why you have to choose only one? You can do it as a side hustle. like, make it a hobby. Do what makes you feel happy and fulfilled and joyful and fulfilled. And you don't have to choose between the two. Like in some cases, yeah, maybe eventually you have to choose to follow your heart, even though people may people may judge you because of it. But choosing your heart is never wrong. Choosing your heart is never wrong. Like maybe you will not have much money. I mean, I barely make any money from doing this, but I still want to do it because I enjoy it. And the money comes from other sources. And I still survive, and I still have access, even though I'm not working 9 to 5 anymore. So doing what brings you joy, and balancing it with some practical stuff, like of course you still need to get some real job. I mean, I'm still doing my old job, even though it's on freelance basis now instead of a 9 to 5 job, and it helps me support my other hobbies. But yeah, it's like you can do what you love while still earning money as well. It doesn't have to be either or. You don't have to choose just one choice. You can do both. Okay? And if your heart is calling you to one direction, you don't have to worry about money and other things that people worry about, because the universe will protect you. Okay? The universe will give you money from other sources. So yeah, anything else you want to add? Darker emotion of pile 2. I just want to know if what I have been rambling about is right. So pile number 2's darker emotion. What do you want to say? What do you want to say actually? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you feel like you are in this situation now, like you want to do something different, but you feel like you lack everything. You are in a scarcity mindset. You feel like, oh my god, this is not going to work. But you just get started. You can't possibly get like 1K followers in a day. I mean, it took me like 2 years to get 1K follower. Like everybody's pace is different. So don't take slowness as failure, okay? Don't take slowness as failure. I think your problem right now is that you are wondering whether you are choosing the wrong path. No, you are not. It's just that it takes time, okay? It takes time and practice. 7 of Cups. You have a lot of interests. You have a lot of hobbies and you don't know which one to choose. Oh god. You just need to focus on one that fulfills you the most and start from there, and everything else will follow. Again, 9 of Cups. Focus on just one thing that fulfills you every day, that you will never get bored of doing every day. Choose that as your main focus, and everything else is the icing on the cake, or everything else is like it's like playing video games when you are on a break. Okay. I mean, if you are a writer, you are not expected to write like 24/7, because you will lose focus and motivation. Like sometimes we can overcome writer's block when we stop writing and just do something else fun, and then the ideas will come back. So what I'm trying to say is that just because you have a slow start doesn't mean that you fail. And you don't have to confuse yourself with so many choices. You just have to choose one thing that will give you the most spiritual fulfillment and focus on that thing, and everything else, money, fame, will follow. Okay, let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Darker feelings of pile and the clarify Seven of Cups. Clarify Seven of Cups. Why every card wants to jump? See, Page of Swords. You study all your options. Say you have 5 hobbies or 5 interests. You like to sing, you like to dance, you like to write, you like to draw, or you like to paint, and you don't know which one to focus on. Try everything and see which one fulfills you the most and focus on that one. Everything else you can still do, but put the one that you love the most on the top priority. In that way you won't be overwhelmed. Don't multitask, okay? Don't multitask. Focus on one that is your greatest strength. So with the Page of Swords, you have to like see all these options and realize which one is the most you. Like if you love to paint, if you love to draw, if you love to write, if you love to sing or create contents on YouTube, on social media, do everything and see which one you miss the most, or which one you miss the most after you haven't done it for some time, or which one you never get sick or bored of. This is the meaning of the Page of Swords. Observe. Okay, Four of Swords again. This is like observe. Okay, don't panic. Observe where your true happiness lies, where your biggest passion lies. Okay, so I think you are just feeling confused. You, instead of listening to your intuition on what you should do, you are like being too much in your head and thinking, oh my God, which of these cups do I have to focus on? And you end up doing everything and you don't get anywhere. So you have to prioritize the one thing from so many hobbies or interests or passion that brings you the most satisfaction in all levels, and which you feel like the strongest calling, and focus on that, and then your confusion will disappear. You will know. Okay, last message or advice for pile number 2 on from their darker emotion. Yeah, strength. Moving slowly but steadily. And also, if you have chosen one thing that you are most passionate about, but after trying for a while you don't see result, don't panic, because it needs time and there are external factors we cannot control. Okay, so just be steadfast in your faith. Just be steadfast in your faith. Be patient. Move slowly but surely. But just focus on that one thing that you know is your calling. That one thing that your soul is being called strongest to. King of Wands. There is something that you are really, really good at, and which you really, really enjoy. Something that gives you a feeling of power and satisfaction every time you are doing it. You just have to find it. And it's okay if you don't know which one is it now. Just walk one step at a time, and then you will know. You will know where your true magic lies. Okay? So yeah, this is just about patience and observance, and not comparing yourself to others, and not wavering in your faith. Okay, like some people, they jump from one thing to another, like opening several tabs at once in your laptop. But I think you are meant to do one thing at a time. Okay, one thing at a time in a day. So say you have 5 hobbies and you have like 18 hours in a day. You devote maybe like 3 hours for writing, 3 hours for painting, 3 hours of doing tarot, whatever. And after you do it for some time, you will notice which one that you are most good at and that you are most passionate about. And when you find that out, it's just a matter of time. It's just like you will not be confused anymore, and you will be able to manifest your greatest desire. So yeah, that's for you, pile number 2. I hope you are not confused by this reading. I know that it's kind of all over the place, but it took me a bit to understand what the message is all about. Okay. So yeah, if you resonate with this reading, give me a thumbs up, hype my videos, subscribe, like, and if you want to book a personal reading, my details are down below in the description box. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye. Alright, pile number 3, last one. I'm going to take a short break to drink some water. Hang on. Okay, pile number 3. Spirit guides of pile number 3. For those who choose pile number 3. For those who choose pile number 3, spirit guides, ancestor of pile number 3. What dark emotion they are dealing with? What dark emotion they are dealing with, please. Thank you. What dark emotions they are dealing with for pile number 3, please. Thank you. Whoa. What dark emotion they are dealing with? What dark emotion they are dealing with? Okay, what's the end? Oh. 8 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. This is the first card that come up. I think you feel like it's like your life is okay on the outside, but I mean, you have everything that people will kill for. You have the looks, you have the money, but something is missing. It's like this Queen of Pentacles they don't look very happy. There is a New York poster, which means that I don't know, you are probably a high profile or someone who is very high in their career position, but there is the Fool card. So there are things that you want to do before you leave this world that you haven't been able to do. It's like you are craving freedom. And we have the Knight of Stakes or the Knight of Sword, I guess. Is it Sword? Oh, sorry. Oh, the Knight of Wands. Is it? It Stakes? Ah, yeah. This is the Knight of Wands, not the Knight of Swords. Vandalism. You look so together, but inside you have a lot of conflicts. It's like you want to run free, you want to break free, and you want to it's like there are a lot of brutal truths that you want to say out loud, but you can't. You have to suppress it. Oops, sorry. You have to suppress it. And with the Eight of Pentacles, um this is like practice makes perfect. But I don't know, this is like discipline versus freedom. Interesting. Bottom of the deck energy is the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is usually about leaving something that no longer makes you happy behind. But this is about like a fast movement, about chasing something. I don't know, it feels like you want to rebel against yourself. And we have the Wheel of Fortune and then the Star. You want to do something that is different from what you always did. You want to do something that is bigger than yourself, something meaningful, something extraordinary. Okay, Spirit guys, can you clarify? Okay. Can you clarify the Queen of Pentacles? Why is this a darker emotion? Oh, Emperor. Why is the Queen of Pentacles a dark emotion? What pile number 3 is feeling? Yeah, it's I don't know, maybe you are a single mother or single parent and you have always been pragmatic, practical. You prioritize what is most important. Like you prioritize your family, you prioritize your money, you prioritize your career. But look at that. This Queen of Swords has a crystal ball. And okay, I apologize. My lamp died on me, so I'm going to cut this part off. But yeah, let's see. You have always been practical, you have always been pragmatic, you prioritize your family and everything. But this Queen of Swords is all about logic, but she has a crystal ball, meaning that there is a spiritual side inside of her that she ignores, or it's like there is more to her than people think. There is a side of her that craves something that is not always logical or pragmatic. So what I'm trying to say is that the dark emotion within you is the desire to follow your heart, or the desire to be free, to follow your heart and your intuition, and not always doing things that people think is right or what you think is right. Okay, we have the Emperor, and yeah, it's like it's lonely at the top or something like that. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman. So it's like you have everything, but you are not satisfied with them anymore. You are a queen, you are an emperor, you own a dynasty, but with the Hangman, it's like, do I still want this? Six of Swords. This is a werewolf, and Six of Swords is normally about seeking peace, but this is like there is an inner wolf within you that wants to be released, a wild side within you. You want to go wild. It's like you are sick of being this emperor, this queen, having to look very together all the time. You just want to hold at the moon or something. You want to show your wild side. Yeah, It's like you are stressed out. The vampire within you is stressed out. I think you have been single for a while and you crave love. It's like you have been strong. You have to be strong for your family and yourself for maybe years or decades now, and now you just like, I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun. I just want to experience love and life and not working all the time, you know. What darker emotion of pile number 3? What are you trying to tell pile number 3? The Fool card again. What are you trying to tell pile number 3? What they need to know? Again, the Knight of Wands. It's like you just want to be careless. You want to be like this someone with no responsibility. Your inner teenager is screaming to be let out, you know. 10 of Cups. Yeah, you just want to, it's like you are a very pragmatic practical person, and sometimes you just want to delve into something more spiritually fulfilling, or you just want to be surrounded by love. Like you can view these candles as not just like spiritual retreat and things like that, but also people. Okay, you want friends, you want soulmates, you want soul tribe. Okay, Temperance. Yeah, you still want to have a nice house, your career, but you also want to be surrounded by a feeling of being at home with your loved ones. You want a balance between your spiritual and your practical life. Okay. So advice for them, advice or how to resolve this conflict, inner conflict. The Sun. You need a vacation maybe. Also, you already have everything now, so don't be afraid to like take a sabbatical leave if you can afford it, or take a gap year or whatever they call it. Tower. The Sun and the Tower. Yeah, it's like you want to meet your soulmate. You want to enjoy life. You want to be optimistic about life. And these are demons. It's like you want to show the world that capitalism is in everything. That you don't have to be a corporate slave all the time. The Tower. I think this is impending change, like a big change in your life. Is that someone is flying there? It's like you have built this tower and now you feel empty because this tower doesn't bring you the everlasting joy and happiness that you need. So you want to leave it behind. You want to let it fall. You want to let it fall so that you can truly live. Yeah. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You are tired of always being you are tired of always being on top of the competition, like staying on top. And this is like you wondering, who am I? Like I have been hustling. I have been building my career. I have emerged on top. But who am I? Why am I not happy? Why I want to quit all this? You know? Five of Wands. So you want to let your inner demon out. You want to let your, actually this is a demon, but he looks goofy. He looks funny. So you want to let your inner dog out. Okay. Queen of Cups. You want to follow your heart. You want to follow your intuition. You want to know what will fulfill your soul. Justice. This is about balance. Balancing two aspects of life, spiritual and practical. Logic or reason and emotional. Okay, so what should dark emotion of pile number 3? What do you want pile number 3 to do? What they have to act on? What step they should take to resolve this issue? What step they should take? Six of Stakes, Six of Wands, Five of Swords. I guess this is saying that release control, and I think you just want to leave everything behind, you know. Like you are tired of matters you have to deal daily with your employees, with your staff, with people. You are tired of working and trying to please people, and you just want to travel and be done with it and start a new life somewhere. Start new. What's that about? Two of Stakes, Two of Wands. Yeah, which life will you choose? Three of Pentacles. Some of you probably want to build a business on your own. See, this guy, I think, is the owner of a magic shop. So I think some of you probably want to quit your job and start a holistic business or something, like something different, totally different from what you usually do. Okay, but please be clear. What do you want Parametry to do? How should they start addressing this issue? How should they start addressing this issue? You want a slow life. You want a slower life, one that is free of competition, one that is free of achievement, one that is free of routines. This card come up for the third time. I think you are just fed up and you just want to have fun and be wild. The Chariot. It's like you just want to leave town with everything that you have, and I think you already have enough money to go somewhere new and live there for like a year. Like totally starting over somewhere. You are so ready to start somewhere new. Knight of Sword. Sorry. Oh yeah, Knight of Sword. Yeah, it's like you know the truth. You just want to, I'm done with this. I'm done with this routine. I'm done with this life. I want something new. I want to fulfill the emptiness in my soul. I want to date. I want to go crazy. I want to do things I didn't get to do well when I was younger, because maybe you have maybe you have become a breadwinner from a very young age. You have built your career. You never have time for fun, and now you just want to go out. Okay. Three of Swords. Yeah, it's like you were forced to be strong from very early age, and now you just want to have fun and have someone take care of you. You just want to find love. Page of Cups. Yeah, you just want to be silly. You just want to be goofy. And some of you probably want to open a new business that is more you, okay? Or collaborate with new people. Okay, I think you need an oracle message. Dark emotion of pile number 3. What do you want pile number 3 to know? A bride in a cage. Okay, the child I was meant to be, see? You want to have another go at your childhood dream. Now you are successful, but not in the way you want it to be. You have all the money, you have all the luxuries, but your soul is gone. You don't know who you are anymore, and you want to just live life, love life, be a person, be a human. Okay. Calling the storm. This is equal to the Tower card. Just quit it. Yeah, some of you just want to show your sensual side, wild side. But yeah, last message for pile number 3. How they can do this without sacrificing what they have achieved. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. I think this is saying it's okay to leave your old life behind. It's like you will feel lost for a while, for a time, but then you will rediscover yourself. This card appeared for the 4th time. Yeah, you will be okay. It's like if you quit your job, if you leave your town, you will feel like this. You will feel stupid. You will feel like maybe you want to move to a country, but there you have to work as a waiter, while here in your own hometown you are a manager maybe, or someone working in a white collar position. But the thing is that you don't like where you are anymore, and you want to change. You want to start a new life somewhere. What will the result be if pile number 3 act on this? Yeah, 10 of Swords. It's like this figure is the old you, and you know that the old you is not you anymore. So you have to finish it. You have to deal the final blow. 10 of Pentacles. See, this cycle is done. You already have like enough money to start over somewhere. This is also like I mean, I think this is not about a love relationship, but there is a life that you are done with, like an ex, and you have to let it go. You have to let that life go, because you are changing, you are evolving, and your old life doesn't fit you anymore. So you have to let it die. You have to let it die a natural cause. The Magician. You are destined to become someone one of a kind. You are destined to create something that has never been created by anyone. So for some of you, this is like a holistic business, or a business that is completely different from anything you have done before, but which will bring you fame, fortune, and happiness. And it will bring out your full potential as I think you are a witch, a magician, and you are not meant to work like like other people forever. It's like you are meant to do something so much bigger and so much more magical. Create, or even maybe just to create a magical life for yourself. So yeah, I guess that's it for you, pile number 3. I hope that resonate. I know that it's a bit all over the place, but I hope you get what I mean. And if it resonates with you, please click like, subscribe, and hype my videos. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, my details are down below in the description box. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.